is a brief review of Chinese mini laptop with 8-inch display monitor. I don't know the exact model, but manufacturer call it model P8. It has Intel N100 CPU, 12 gigs of RAM, and SSD. Here you can see the touch pin. You can move the mouse using that. I don't really like it. I prefer trackpoint. It has no touch panel as well, but it has LCD with touch screen. LCD is IPS. The angles are pretty good for this kind of monitor, and it has brightness of 300 nit. On the right side you see the ports, the USB Type-C, HDMI full size, audio jack, USB 3, and on the back you have Ethernet port for network. You also can rotate the display like that on full size 180 angles and use it as a tablet. But many people complain about that because this rotation mechanism breaks very quickly, and if you accidentally touch the monitor, it easily move around. See, I move it just with one finger, and perhaps if you shake a bit, the display moves as well. So I don't like that. And the second one, what I don't like, is this touch point. I ran some tests, stability test and benchmark test. Here you can see the pass mark benchmark test. On CPU it got about 5,000 points. That means that this CPU is not throttling, because the usual points of that kind of N100 Intel CPU is really 100 and something. And I also run stability test or throttling test. As you can see, for about 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and the CPU temperature is only 72 degrees of Celsius, so no throttling at all. That's very good, especially because the CPU is power effective and very thermal efficient. Let me show the monitor. Here is the monitor and the resolution. Here is power management, the battery, the sensor. Okay, let me close it. Close it. And turn it off. Okay, it doesn't really matter. I'll show you what's inside. The half of the laptop is a huge battery. The cooling system is really good for this kind of CPU. It's really enough, and it's more than enough. Here is the SSD, is replaceable. The RAM is soldered on the motherboard. The Wi-Fi chip and Bluetooth chip is soldered and cannot be replaced. Ethernet port, USB 3 port, audio jack, HDMI full size port, and a USB Type-C port. It's full aluminum case, full metal, and the weight of this laptop is about, okay, let me put it there. The weight of the laptop is only 27.4, or if you use metrical system, it's 780 grams.